Hi, I'm James Liu. Welcome to Dragon Talk.
When I was young, there was a revolution.
A revolution.
And that's why we ran away. Which is the same thing that's happening in Ukraine now.
And that's Emil Farkas, the Beverly Hills martial arts sensei to the stars.
I'm Emil Farkas. I just finished a project that I've been working on for the last 25 years. It is the most significant and comprehensive exploration of the martial arts landscape I've ever worked on. It's called the Martial Arts Book of Knowledge.
You're working on another book. It's called Budapest to Hollywood. What is that about?
I'm working on my bio, From Budapest to Beverly Hills. That's literally from when I was a little kid to where I ended up. And if you think about it, Budapest is a long ways from Beverly Hills.
Wasn't there a war on or something around that?
Yeah, when I was young, there was a revolution.
A revolution.
And that's why we ran away. Which is the same thing that's happening in Ukraine now. The Russians came in, started bombing everything. And one day my dad said, we're getting out of here. So we ran toward the border. We crossed the border, 8 hours of walking, and I was a little kid, and ended up in Austria. And from Austria, we ended up in Canada, where I started working out with Master.
What was your judo background?
Judo, I started in Hungary when I was 8 years old, and kept that up until the revolution. And then when I left Hungary, I continued in Toronto. I kept that up. Beside the karate, I kept that up for almost 40 years. Mm-hmm. When I went to Japan, I trained at the Kodokan with some of the highest ranking belt. All be in my book.
Another book that you're involved in that has never been released, and in my opinion, it's the best book that you've ever done, was called Silver. Can you tell us about Silver?
It's about a woman, who goes from being a martial artist to being a world champion martial artist. Basically a book and martial arts friendship all in one.
And the other book, Hero of West Hollywood?
It's a comedy. He's a good martial artist, but he never ran into gays, opens up a dojo, and all of a sudden finds himself in the gay community. And he can't understand why he's not getting people until the guy next door shows him that if you're going to get people coming in here, you got to put in red carpets, got to put in pink mats, do everything, that the gays like. And then what happens is that originally he's befuddled by it, and eventually he makes friends with them and actually saves the day by saving a bunch of people from gay bashing. So that's basically the story.
Wonderful.
And that's all you get.
President Harry S. Truman once said, "All readers are not leaders, but all leaders are readers." WarrenerEntertainment has amassed 25 translated books from the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. Go to WarrenerEntertainment.com and purchase downloadable copies at $19.95 or on Amazon.com as well.
男性の一部の文化。
Masanobu Shinjo, 1938-1993. Perhaps one of the unsung heroes of Okinawan karate is Goju's strongman Masanobu Shinjo. He began his training in Goju in 1953, the same year that Miyagi-sensei passed away. He was gifted with a strong body that his father had as well, and who was a sumo wrestler. He developed his body through grueling Hoju Undo training and hours of practice on the makiwara and kata. In 1963, Shinjo Sensei opened his own dojo. The unique and creative thing about Shinjo's Goju is that he decided to go to all the students of Miyagi and learn from each of them one kata that Miyagi focused teaching each of them, so that he could get the essence of the founder's teachings. However, Meitoku Yagi he claims as one of his senior mentors. It is a known fact that Miyagi taught very few students the entire Goju syllabus, and that he would look at a person's body structure, commitment, and attitude, and then choose the kata that would be most beneficial to each of them. One of the seniors once commented that Shinjo's karate looked more like Miyagi's sensei's karate than anyone else. This was inevitably as a result of his training with all the seniors rather than just one person.
Hi, I'm Mercer's Ray Mercer, and this is Mastering Boxing. This is Mercer's Ray Mercer. You know, everybody knows I went to the Olympics and won a gold medal. I knocked out 4 of my opponents, all of them, in the 1988 Olympics. I think that's the first time that's ever been done. But I've also the first military fighter to ever win a gold medal while active duty. I have done that. It's a big accomplishment to me, winning the gold medal and also having my ring. You know, it's my good luck charm, and every time I step into the ring or I practice in the gym, you'll find this ring on my left foot. I take it in because it's my good luck charm. It reminds me when I think that I'm not who I am, it reminds me of who I am. And it's very important to me, just as important as the gold medal or the world title belt. I've had it ever since 1988. I've never took it off. Me and President Reagan, I got a chance to put my gold medalist around the president's neck, which I think that's the first time that's ever happened.
Ever wonder what the legends of martial arts have to say? Let's find out with Martial Arts Masters Magazine. Masters Magazine brings you closer to the legends, featuring exclusive interviews with icons like Jean-Jacques Machado and Fumio Demura. You'll dive deep into their journeys, philosophies, and techniques. With our in-depth articles, discover the rich history and culture behind martial arts, from traditional styles like Kung Fu, Karate, and Eskrima, to modern disciplines like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Jeet Kune Do. Each issue is packed with wisdom, inspiration, and practical knowledge to elevate your practice. Don't miss our Frames DVD featuring one-on-one interviews and video segments that bring techniques to life. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned practitioner, there's something for everyone, available in both print and digital formats. Visit us online or find us on Amazon, mastersmag.com and m3video.com, where legends share their secrets.
To attack the nervous system, I have to do a couple of things. I need to put my punch in very, very deep. It's not going to do me any good to just shoot a punch that's going to be on the surface, maybe break a rib. I want to go through the rib. I want to send the shock through the organs of the body. I want to send the shock right into the nervous system. I want to shut him down. So I go freeze, and my opponent freezes. I can walk around now and pick right where I want to hit him, dead center in the body, exactly the right distance with everything I have, and send that shot all the way through him. Boy, if I could do that, I bet I could win just about every fight.
This is an interview with James Liu. James, one of the all-time early martial arts champions and one of the most famous stunt coordinators from the martial arts world. James, welcome to Warner Entertainment.
Yes, you know, it's amazing how fast time flies. I've known you guys in your studio in Beverly Hills.
Let me ask you a question. How did you transition from martial arts into the stunt world?
My very first job, actually, Curtis Wong and I, for the heck of it, went to Warner Brothers, and it was a giant cattle call looking for, martial art guys. And first we looked at it, he said, "Do you want to just go get a hamburger or something?" He said, let's just wait. So we waited, got in, got cast as one of the disciples, all the flashbacks. So first job, and I got hooked. I loved it.
Did you do any training specially for stunt
School, we were doing kind of like a two-person sets, and so in a sense we are kind of creating what you call cinema fights already live. So that was a great background for us to have that behind us, and then it just went nice fluidly into the movie business.
What was the biggest film you worked on?
I think Big Trouble in Little China was actually my first fight coordinating job.
That's when you became a fight coordinator?
Yeah, we had everybody there, all the greats, and I learned so much. John Carpenter, he's the one that approved me, and as always, I would ask him all kind of questions, do this and that, and he told me, what do you want to do? And I said, I looked at him and said, I want to direct like you. And he's okay, take lots of pictures, learn how to do storyboards. And I said, I have no idea what a storyboard is, but I got together with the storyboard artist on the set, and he said, oh, come here, I'll show you. So I learned that, which is so important because you need to know what shots you want, what angles you want. It makes all the difference in a fight scene.
Did you ever get a chance to direct?
I did my own little movie, put my own money in, little money, but it was the best time I ever had.
Are you still trying to do a big movie, a big martial arts movie?
I love doing the second unit, shooting, all the action scenes.
Eventually get into directing.
I would love to be the next stop, yes.
Good luck with it, and thanks a lot for coming and joining us.